Hi FlossTubers, it's me, Sylvia from Becky's Land. Welcome to my third video. Oh my god, my third video. When I did my first one, I thought I do only one to say thank you. And now I'm doing my third one. It looks like I'm having fun. And I am having fun. I'm still a little bit nervous at the beginning of my video, but it is fun to record. It is fun talking to you, watching you, listen to you. Yeah, I really like that. So here I am again with my video, and today I don't have much to show, much progress to show you because I didn't stitch very much this week, and yeah, I can show you that much, a little bit maybe. And but first I wanted to talk about my last video because I think I owe you some explanation on, for example, the leggy bird pincushion I did. I showed you the finished pincushion in my last video, and I said I have the leggy birds for Valentine and for Halloween and Christmas, blah blah blah. I wanted to say I have the charts for those leggy birds, you know, those leggy birds. I couldn't find the chart for the autumn. I am prepared, but somehow I can't find it. So, but you know what I mean, the autumn bird I showed you in my last video. And I stitched the Valentine and I finished the Valentine, but I don't have any other finished. So I just wanted to say I have the charts, not the finished pieces. The same goes with my Lizzie Kate monthly cushions. The Flip It Bit series I have complete for each month one cushion, but I don't have the stamps, I don't have the charms, blah blah blah, you know. I have the charts, but I have no cushion, so wanted to make that clear today. And the third, I thought I owe you an explanation about the Lizzie Kate mystery sampler. I guess you didn't understand why I am so excited about this pattern. I didn't searched for, no, I didn't know about it, so maybe it's because I couldn't find it on the German internet or whatever. I wasn't interested in it, and it is from 2012, and when I saw it on Kay's video, it was so beautiful and I wanted to have that and I wanted to stitch that, and I searched and couldn't find it on the German internet. So then I finally found it on 123 Stitch and ordered it right away. But it took 6 weeks to get here. Custom orders had it for a few weeks and I had to pay custom fees and not so good, but anyway. And that's why I'm so excited, because it really was a hunt for this pattern, and I'm so happy. I was so happy when it got here. I didn't even open it, so I didn't know there was a bonus in there, and the bonus charts are so beautiful. For little cushions, oh yeah, great, I love it. And Nell showed in her last video the finished piece, and she stitched it on 30 count week style works. It's recommended on the chart, and I have to search for that linen because I want to do it on the linen like it's charted. So because I think this is a beautiful color. I'm sorry. I have to put it out. And when I put out the charts and looked at the charts closely, I discovered there wasn't only a key charm, there is a tiny little star charm too. And I thought it was just a key. So that's how excited I was, you know. Yeah, that's what I wanted to explain from my last video because, yeah, I didn't do that very good. So, yeah, that was it. The second, what I wanted to say, last time I wanted to tell you about my stitching journey. I wanted to, but somehow I fell off the wagon. I lost track. That happens to me a lot. I start something I want to tell, and then blah 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 blah. At the end I don't know what I wanted to talk about. Lost in space. Yeah, so that happened to me the last video. I started but somehow got carried away and never finished my stitching story. So yeah, as I told you, I started 7 years ago and didn't know a thing about it, and I didn't know a thing about sewing. When I bought my sewing machine, I was very afraid to start sewing. I didn't know how to get the thread in the needle, stuff like that. I read the instructions, tried it a few times, and yeah, but never gave up, and started with little cushions, straight lines, you know, just so straight lines, made little cushions, put in a little bit lavender, and then I sewed hearts and stockings, tiny little stockings you can hang on your Christmas tree, stars, birds, cats, that kind of stuff. And almost everything I sewed I gave away. Friends, family, whatever. I attended Christmas markets for a few years and gave them for charity, or yeah, you know. So and this same goes with my stitching pieces, and I practiced stitching and sewing and gave most of my pieces away in some kind of way. And I don't do that anymore, not much, just for friends and family, or when someone asks for a cushion or a stitched heart or something. I will do that, but not that much, because I got sick 2 years ago, and after that I lost my stitchy bug a little bit, and now that it's back, I would like to do the stitching and the sewing just for me, because right now everything I'm stitching is so much fun, and I enjoy it so very much. And when Deborah at the end of her video says, stitch what you love and love what you stitch, exactly. And that's what I'm doing. I stitch what I love and I love what I stitch, and that's the way it should be. And yeah, I'm feeling good about it, and sharing it with you makes me happy, and I'm happy that you like what I show you, and yeah, so I think that's the way it should be. There is a lot more about my stitching journey, of course, but I don't want to get too much into details because we would be here forever, and I would like to show you some stitchy pieces, not just babbling. So yeah, as I said before, I haven't stitched much, but I started my Christmas crow from Threadwork primitives. I'm sorry I didn't put it out of the loop, so it's not ironed. I started it on 35 count Edinburgh linen in flags, but I started and I had to change. So here's what I started. Here's what I started. Today my lighting is very, very bad. It's dark outside and I had to put on a few lights. So I apologize for this bad lighting today. So, and the white didn't came out the way I wanted it. It didn't show up good. And I didn't like the recommended red. It's in overdyed, Weak Style Works overdyed floss. So I stained the piece with coffee and vanilla, and then I started again and I changed the red. Let me just check. I don't know what it's called for. Cayenne, Weak Style Works, and I changed the red into Louisiana hot sauce, because this is a really, really bright red, and yeah, that's the way I like it. Christmas has to be really bright. So this is how far I got. At least I started. And there's a little bit of berries to stitch on, and yeah, I think it's finished this week, and yeah, we will see about the fully finished. But yeah, now that I've changed the red, I really like it so much better, and the white pops out of the fabric because it is a little bit stained at the bottom. Yeah, now I like it. So here's the difference. Yeah, I think maybe you could see the difference. This is the recommended Cayenne, and this is the one I've chosen. Yeah, I'm so sorry about the bad lighting. It's so dark today, and this is my third take because my iPad went down and I was babbling and babbling. So yeah, I'm sorry. And then I stitched a Lizzie K this week. It is a kit. It was a kit. It's not fully finished and it's not ironed, but I stained the fabric and stitched this, little reindeer. So all I have to do is iron the piece and make it into a cushion and put on the nose, and yeah, I don't know yet how to finish it. I'm not sure if I'm doing it the same way as it's charted, but we will see. I hope you will see it the next time. I hope I can do it this week or on the weekend. We will see. But that's what I stitched this week so far. No progress on my carolas, still the same, because I am really not sure what I would like to do. I would like to have it like this, yeah, flat, but I don't want to make a flat ornament. Yeah, I don't know. It looks nice, but I don't want to make a flat ornament because I already have a flat ornament with Christmas carolas. So from Little House Needleworks design. show you next time, maybe. So I have everything ready. I have the perfect fabric for the bottom. Yeah. I have to see if it's, yeah, it's perfect for the bottom. A little bit like that. So just a little bit for the bottom. And I have the rickrack for the bottom. Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe I make it as a cushion. Yeah. Now that I see it on camera, it doesn't look so bad after all. Yeah. Make the little hanger. Yeah. See, that's how I go. Oh, and I never measure. I count the holes. You can see the pins. I count the holes. From the last stitch, I count the holes. And if I don't like it, I make 2 more or 2 less. And then I paint with a pencil down the marks, where the marks are from the... I never do that. I always make 1 stitch and finish the stitch, but this time I did it because it goes in a cushion. No one ever will know. So, yeah, looks good. Yeah, and then I pencil it down with a, here I mark it down with a pencil, all of the sides, and then I have a straight line. I told you I need a straight line. I can't do it like Warner does, just 1/4 of an inch and run through. I can't. I need a straight line marked down. That's how I do it. And that's how I play around. If I don't like it, I undo it and pin it again. See, it would be nice as a little baggie, so like, you know, just leave the top open. Would be nice too. I really don't know what I want to do with it. So that's why it isn't fully finished. There you go. So then next I stitched on my snowman. Just have to put away my crow threads. So I stitched on my snowman a little bit last weekend. That's how far I got. Yeah. Finished the snowy man and the bunny and the bird. Yeah. Oh, it looks so good. I so very much love that piece. I so very much love that piece. And there is, but you know that, I think most of you know it. There is this little button for the bunny's tail. And I think it is so cute when it comes with the bottom. Now I can't get it open, but you know it. Yeah, anyway, I don't have to do that because, you know, it just... And I think I haven't told you, I stitched the piece with overdyed floss. Did I tell you? I think not. So that's another explanation I didn't do on my last video about the graphite. So I had to wash the graphite because I always wash my hand-dyed floss. So yeah, I love the colors, beautiful, and I am so glad that I trusted the designer and ordered the Visual Amber. I really like it very much. It is a fun stitch. Yes, so I don't want to put my needle down because I could stitch on it forever. Yeah, I love it so far. Looks good. Okay, that was it. Then, and I haven't finished the gratitude picture. Yeah, I didn't do much this week. And that's why I would like to show you today some of my UFOs. I opened my box of shame. It is a shame. For me it is a shame because I don't have very much in it. Yeah, after 7 years of stitching, should be more, but as I said before, I gave away a lot and I finished a lot, so that's why I don't have much in my UFO box and or in my box of shame. Yeah, so the first thing I could show you, if I find the, I don't know which designer. Is it the right side? Yeah, which designer? Because I don't have the chart anymore. I started this, I don't remember because I didn't write down a thing. I don't remember when I started, when I stitched, and it is not finished because it needs backstitching. And at the time I didn't want to do a backstitch, and it's stitched on some, I don't know, Lugana, Milana, I have no idea, and it's stitched 2/1, and I don't know. Yeah, now I think it doesn't look so bad at all, but I don't have the chart. It was from a magazine, from a German magazine, and I really don't remember which one it was. So it's lying in my box of shame, and it is a shame that it's lying in there because it's beautiful. I think today, yeah, since 7 years, 6 years, yeah. I'm sorry. So, yeah. So, then I stitched a piece from Little House Needleworks in, I don't have a date either on that one. I stitched, oh, here it is. It says 2010. Yeah, maybe it's stitched on cashel, antique white linen, and I don't know what to do with it. First I wanted to frame it, but since I don't have an LNS, I don't have a framer in my area, it's over an hour drive, and I don't, yeah, you know, the needle workshop is not a needle workshop like you know. It is a needle shop for knitting and crochet and that much for cross stitch. And yeah, so they don't frame pieces, and I haven't found a framer yet. Yeah, and now I remember I have forgotten to bring one piece to this place to show you, and I can't stop my camera. Yeah, I've stitched one more piece and it's lying in my UFO box, but it's a different UFO box. Today I think this is not gonna work, this video, because I'm tired now. This is my third take. Yeah, anyway, I'm babbling again. I don't wanna to, because I wanna be in a good mood. Yeah, yoo-hoo! So, and I would like to do that again because I would like to do it on a smaller count. So maybe 32 or 35 count. We will see about that. And then I can give this away if someone wants to have it. Okay. Yeah, the back looks okay. Yeah, okay. So then I have a piece This is stitched, I have to check. Now I found my chart because I have it in this book. I placed it in this book. Oh, silly me, silly me, silly me. It is from a German designer. It's a very popular designer in Germany. It's from Akufaktum, it's called. And I have no information about this whatsoever, but I think it is 32 count. Yeah, could be. And it's shown in this book like this. Yeah, see, this is a banner they made. See? Can you see that? I'm sorry about the glare. Yeah. And I did the top one. Yeah. There is another picture in this book. There is a series. Doesn't this look just beautiful? But when I stitched this, I discovered very, very soon I don't like confetti stitch. I don't like to stitch one color of thread and then change into the next color of thread and so on and so on. I like to stitch solid stitches in rows, you know, like at the bottom, the green stitch and the green and the green and so on and so on. And then I had to stitch the rows and I hated it. That's not for me, and maybe that's why I don't want to stitch Mirabilia or Heaven and Earth design, because that's not for me. I discovered this on my 6 Fat Man. When I stitch the snow and the house, I enjoy the stitching, and when I have to stitch the snowflakes and have to change my threads with every color, I don't like that. So, yeah. And it is in my box of shame because I don't know what I want to do with it. Should I frame it? Should I make a flat fold? Should I make blah blah blah? Yeah. But I'm working my way through my box. I finished a lot out of this box, so it's not much in there anymore. And I'm happy about that. Yeah. So, and then I have something I wanted, oops, that goes there. I wanted to show you. It is also a German designer, and I stitched this and finished the stitch in 2014. I have to check for the picture. I am prepared, but not good enough. Yep. That's the stitch I did. So I stitched this on a linen band, and I stitched with the Danish thread, Blomstergarn, and this is it. And I know exactly what I want to do with it, just haven't got around. I plan on fully finish it in January. That's my plan, because I know exactly what I want to do with it. So, yeah, I did good. And this time I stitched the snowflakes in the back. Only one stitch. Okay, here I carried the thread. Okay, it's behind the gray, but here I didn't carry the thread. You see? I was very proud then. At that time I was very, very proud. Yeah. Yeah, beautiful. I really enjoyed stitching this. This was a really beautiful stitch. Fun stitch. So, and then I have a design from a French designer, and it's stitched in December 14 and finished it in January 15. It is my sick stitch. It remembers me the time I was sick. So, oh no, that's in the, yeah. And I did this for the second time. The first time I gave the piece away because for me I didn't like it. It was on a unknown fabric. I really didn't like the fabric and the stitch, and this is stitched on Belfast linen. Today I would stitch it on 35 count, but at that time I didn't try 35 count. So yeah, I think it looks beautiful, and I would like to do it as a flat ornament. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Next I have is a stitch from Lizzie Kate. And it's also ready to go. I stitched it in 2012. Here comes Santa Claus. Santa Claus, yeah. And as you can see, I pinned it already, but it's too big for a pin cushion. And this I would like to try on a cube. This would be my piece for a cube. I think this would be good on a cube. Yeah. This is stitched on casual linen flax with DMC. I always forget to tell about the thread and the fabric. So then I have stitched again a French design in 2012. A black cat. I don't know what to do with it yet. Maybe a flat ornament. It's stitched on casual flax linen. Yeah, 2012. At that time I didn't stitch much on Belfast linen. I stitched on casual. So as you can see, 2012 I stitched on casual, and today I stitch on 35 count. Yeah. So, and it's stitched with black DMC. And this is my last piece out of my box of shame. I stitched it last year. Don't remember. So, yeah. And this is from Threadworks Primitive. Yeah, it was a freebie. And it is stitched on Belfast linen, I think, with DMC floss. I have to check. I haven't wrote down my notes. I have in my notes here. So I would like to do the finish this week or until my next, because I know exactly how I want to finish it. That's funny. Sometimes I know exactly what I want to do with my stitch piece, and sometimes, like the carolers, I'm in labor for days, maybe weeks, maybe years. Yeah, so. Okay, that was my little box of shame. It is a shame. I stitched so beautiful pieces and now they are lying in this dark box. It is a shame. Yes, it is. But you come out someday. You will come out. I promise. I'm talking to my stitchy pieces. You know, I do that sometimes. So, I think today I covered everything. I showed you this. I showed you that. One thing. My next start Oh yeah, and then when we pass December 15, I start always in the middle of a month a new project for the next month, so I can fill up my monthly basket on my little table. And so I have to start in the middle of the month of December to do something for January. Excuse me. And I would like to have for January a piece from With Thy Needle, because I love it so very much. And it would be this one. I would like to start this one for January, but I have to start a flip it or a heart in hand, and I have from With Thy Needle the words play for each month to stitch, so maybe I start this for January 1st. I don't know yet, but I really would like to start when I have my crow finished, and yeah, I would like to start this. Yeah, I think I stitch it on Belfast or Edinburgh linen. It calls for what's it called for? Old Town Blend R&R reproduction, 35 count. So I think I can do it on 35 count flax. Maybe stain it a little bit. We will see. Yeah, that's my start for next year. So yeah, I think this is it for today. I wanted to say thank you to Makina and to Kay. They gave a shout out to my channel. Thank you so much. I apologize to everyone. I watch a lot of videos, but I can't stitch and watch and listen. I need to focus on my stitching piece. I need to, yeah, stay on focus, because I like to enjoy every cross I make, and if I am distracted by TV or FlossTube, in that case, I stitch, but I don't enjoy the stitch, and I would like to enjoy the stitch. So that's why I have a lot of videos to show, to watch, and yeah, I'm way behind. I'm way behind. So I apologize for that, and but I will be with you someday, and then I comment, and yeah, I'm sorry about that. So, and then yeah, I wanted to say something else, but it's my brain. I'm done. Yeah, okay, so I think, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I will try today to put some pictures at the end of this video about my finished pieces, my hearts and my cushions that I gave away. I hope it is working. I don't know yet how to do it, but I will try. And yeah, so you can see what I've done through my stitching journey. Maybe I start with 2010, 2011. I'll let you know. I will write it in the picture. So that's it, guys. Today I wasn't smiling so much because somehow I'm exhausted. Yeah, it is. It was hard to make a video today. I usually don't talk that much on a video. I don't like that. Yeah, and it was my third take, and it is 39 minutes. A little bit long. So, thank you so much for watching and listening to my babbling today. Thank you for your lovely and kind comments. Thank you so very much for subscribing. And I really would love to see you again, hopefully next week or so, next 10 days. I will see what I can show you, if I have something to show you. I wish you a good stitchy week. Take good care of yourself. Bye.